guys, welcome back, and today we're doing an overview on the Ariel Rider X Class. Now the X Class comes in two different models. You have the 52 volt and the 48 volt. This here is the 48 volt model, which comes at about $18.99 normal price, but they are currently on sale for $16.99. I think this is a really good bang for your buck e-bike right now. There's some features on this bike that just kind of put it above the rest. So starting out, we have an electric e-bike with 4-inch wide, 20-inch diameter fat bike tires and a rear hub motor. This is a 750 watt hub motor that can peak at 1,000 watts. Ariel Rider prides themselves on using metal gears inside their hub motors, which does make them a little bit louder than other e-bikes, but the torque they can put down is definitely well worth it. So moving on to our drivetrain, we have a 47 tooth chainring in the front. Some people do switch this out for bigger chainring, but I'm very happy with the size. I don't think it's overly too big, and I can find myself pedaling pretty easily with this one. In the back we have a 7-speed freewheel, which is a Shimano Mega Wheel, which is I believe a 38 to 11 tooth free hub in the back. As well, we have a Shimano Atlas derailleur. Back to the front real quick, we have a full-size crank arm. Not all of these moto style e-bikes have a full-size crank arm, and this whole setup is really awesome because you can pedal this bike pretty easily on that higher gear and also assist the motor in the lower gear with the pedal assist on and actually get some really nice range out of this bike. And you are not going to get stuck if your battery does die on one of your longer journeys, that you can't pedal this really heavy bike. So the full-size crank arms really do make a difference. You also have Well-Go basic aluminum pedals. It's nice that they don't give you a cheap plastic pedal, but you do have an aluminum pedal here. It does have decent grip, and they do work very well for an entry-level pedal. It is a nice addition that they added. We have a 16 amp hour battery. This is a very large battery. The Ariel Rider website says that you can get well over 50 miles on a single charge. I definitely agree with that. With pedaling, not just draining your battery with the throttle, you can get definitely 50 miles. My first charge right out of the box, I got 55 miles out of it. My second charge, I got 72 miles. This is a dual suspension e-bike, which is really nice. Not all of the moto style e-bikes are dual suspension. This has a K-speed coil shock in the back that is rated for 1,200 pounds. You can definitely put a lighter spring on it. It does work when you have two people on this bike. This bike is set up so that you can have two people ride this bike. The motor is definitely strong enough to carry two people. You have two foot pegs pre-installed on the bike. I did take one of them off already because I don't have usually a tandem rider, but that's where I mounted my trailer hitch for my bike trailer. So very nice positioning. It works great if you want to put a trailer hitch there, and because with the hub motor you don't have a lot of extra threads to put the trailer hitch on the axle like it's normally meant to be. But it does work very well right where that pedal is. The foot pegs are really nice if you do plan on having a passenger. They are very sturdy and very nice. They fold up when you're not using them and easily fold down when you are. The X Class does come with the single rider seat. You can order a longer seat or have one attached to the back. You make your own or buy a second one. A lot of people say this seat is very hard. I haven't really found that to be the case. I think if you're used to a normal bike seat, mountain bike seat, or like a road seat especially, this is not going to be that much different. It's pretty stiff foam, and the only thing is they are pretty wide because of the style of bike. so it makes it a little awkward to pedal at first, but I think you can get used to it pretty easily. So I don't think these are super rock hard like everyone says, though it is very easy. Some bolts on the bottom. You can have this reupholstered, put gel inserts, or buy another custom seat for these bikes. On our front cockpit here, we have Ariel Rider embossed leather grips with ergonomic wings. These are slide-on grips, so they do slide a little bit because of these wings. Pretty easy to put pressure down. I do find myself pushing them back up. They are very comfortable though, but after a couple good bumps, you do have to readjust them. You also have a simple thumb throttle over here. Very, very cheap plastic, feels very hollow, but it does work very well. I don't feel as though it's a very off and on kind of switch like a lot of people complain about other thumb throttles. I can pretty much press just a little bit and get myself at 9 miles an hour, or press halfway and slowly set myself up to the speed of 22, which is what the bike comes locked at. You can unlock the controller and go about 32 miles per hour, I believe is the top speed. We have a Shimano 7-speed shifter also, as well as a bell that it comes with. This bike features Tektro hydraulic disc brakes. A lot of these kinds of bikes come with mechanical brakes. These come with hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter discs, which are good big size discs, although there are bigger if you want more stopping power. On the other side, we do have a small LCD screen, which is backlighted when you have the front and rear lights on, so you can see it at night. This tells you your speed and your mileage, as well as having buttons on the side so you can select your pedal assist level. Out of the box, it comes with a 1 to 5 pedal assist level, but you can go into the settings and unlock a 1 to 9 pedal assist levels. On the front, we have a large headlight, which does give a very low beam, so you are not blinding people. It's definitely a little different if you're used to riding with a normal type of bike light. Because it's not a round spot, it is more of a line beam, which I will have a video for you. In the rear, we have a small tail light, which does activate when the brakes are applied, even if the front light is off, which is a very nice safety feature to be able to hook up those brakes to the back light. Some nice features that this bike comes with is an adjustable stem. This is great for people who are new to this style bike and are going to try to find a good position for the handlebars, whether they want them high or low. And then of course you can do final adjustments with different handlebars and different stems, but it does give you a little bit more flexibility to kind of mess around with different heights. Also very nice on these tires, they come with a reflective strip on the side, great for night safety if you choose to take your orange reflectors off, which I don't think I will, because I do plan on doing a lot of night riding. I want to be as visible as possible, but I know a lot of people, that's one of the first things they do.